Welcome back to our channel, Hume's Little Homestead. Today I am brining a chicken and Ryan is making some tongs in his forge. The chicken I'm using is one of the Cornish cross hens that we raised this past spring. I guess it could be a rooster. I don't know why I said hen. But that's the type of chicken I bought from Tractor Supply. We raised meat birds for the very first time. And I have cooked one of these birds so far, and I will post some of our previous videos about that in the description box. But this is the first time I'm defrosting the chicken and using it now as a chicken, like a chicken you would buy at the grocery store. So it's kind of cool. So I pulled it out on Monday and it took a lot longer to defrost than I anticipated. So I'm now doing this on Thursday night. Friday night. It's Friday night. So anyway, all we're gonna do is make a brine for it, and I will post that recipe in the description box below as well. You want a close up on it?
Oh, yeah. So these birds, most of them were like, I think we had like 17 to 20 pounds, I think was the biggest. And then I think it was like 15 to 20 pounds.
It was 8 pounds. It was 5 to 8 pounds.
No.
Our biggest chicken
was it? I'm way off here. Yeah, she is right. I think our biggest one was like 12 pounds.
Can you imagine an 8? That's like the size of Emmett.
That's a turkey size.
Emmett.
I was thinking of our Thanksgiving turkey, my bad. Yes, but they were pretty big for chickens. I think our biggest one was 12 pounds, something like that.
Yeah, it was a big chicken. But our smallest one was like in the 5-6 pound
Yeah, I think
range.
it was.
So we have a video on that. We couldn't remember exactly the weight. And so I was like, oh yeah, if you want to share, Ryan, you go ahead and share. Then he says 18 pounds, and I'm like, no, that's not right.
My bad, guys, my bad.
Okay, well, this guy's gonna go back in the fridge, and we're gonna make a brine. This brine recipe calls for kosher salt, 2 lemons, 10 sprigs of parsley. This is from our garden. It's still growing really good. It's been super warm winter. It asks for fresh thyme and rosemary, but unfortunately my plants are not big enough for me to harvest at the moment. So I'm going to use thyme and rosemary, a bay leaf, 1/4 a cup of honey, and 6 garlic cloves, and 1 tablespoon of peppercorns. So let's get started. What we're gonna do is bring this mixture up to boil it for 1 minute, and then you let it cool completely. And that's when you pour it over the chicken. It's that simple to make your own brine. I usually just cheat and buy the brines from the grocery store, but it's pretty simple to do it on your own, so. And I like this recipe, I've tried it before. So that's what I'm gonna do now. What I'm gonna do is cut this, what did we use?
A zip tie.
Zip tie off. I was gonna call it a twisty tie. I'm like, that's way thicker. I think I'm gonna cut this off. But I'll cut my finger off instead. Dang, that is a crazy zip tie. Got it. Okay. And we're gonna leave it in the bag that it's in. Oh wow, these shrink wrap bags work good. Maybe we should take it out of that bag. That's gonna be fine. No, I have to
wonder
add a lot more water into there.
Yeah, and the brine won't get around the outside
Do you
skin.
think if we brine it in this, it's gonna have a bad flavor?
No,
Or
not at all.
pause?
I think it'll be great.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna cut it out of its bag. And I don't want that getting into the food.
Levi, can you please take
the
it?
cat to your room.
Thanks, bud.
I'm glad that cat is around. It went missing for a whole night and mysteriously came back.
Sorry about the camera, guys.
Okay. Wow, these shrink wrap bags work good. It's really shrink wrapped. Okay. Can you pull that down? Okay. So I'm gonna put the bird in here like this. Oh, you can still hear it's a little frozen still. It's crazy. Okay.
Won't be for long.
I'm just going to put it down like that. You wanna see how I put it in there? Because we want the brine to be covering the bird. So I'm going to pour this, and this is completely cooled down. I'm going to pour this over it. All that goodness in there. Okay. And we need to add 6 more cups of water. I should have got. Can you grab me a? I just touched raw chicken.
Be right back.
All right, we're gonna fill it with 6.5 more cups of water. I mean 6. Yeah.
6 cups.
6.
6.
Or I want to make sure the bird is fully covered in water. So if it needs a little more than 6, I am going to do a little more than 6. So this is 8 cups right here. Yeah. I still think it needs more, because I want it to be fully covered. Okay. What this is going to do is tenderize the meat and get all of the juices from that brine that we mixed up into the bird, and then there's going to be more flavor when we roast it tomorrow. And that is how you brine a chicken or a turkey. This is how we brine the turkey, but it's in a much larger bag. It's the next morning. Did you hear the ducks? It's the next morning, and we've brined the chicken overnight. So now what I'm going to do is we need to weigh the chicken to see how long we're going to need to roast this chicken.
It's not 18 pounds, guys.
Okay, so we've zeroed out our scale here. I should have put it facing that way because that liquid isn't coming out. We stayed up really late and I'm having a hard time processing what to do. Okay. Okay, we can do this. It's kind of heavy for a little guy. All right. Is all the juices out of there? Can you see?
Yeah. It's dripping a tad, but...
Okay. Oh, it's on grams. I was like, 3,267. It's 300,267 grams. Let's change it to ounces. No. What am I doing here? Okay, it's 7 pounds, 3 ounces. That's a big chicken. The recipe I'm using is for a 4-pound chicken. So this is 7 pounds, 3 ounce chicken. So that means we're going to pause the video so I can do this math. Alright, so it is 7 pounds, 3 ounces, and the equation is you roast the chicken 15 minutes per pound. So a 4-pound chicken, for example, would be 60 minutes in the roaster. So if we double it, if it was an 8-pound chicken, that means we would have 120 minutes. So 120 minus 15 is 105. So what we're going to do is we are going to roast this chicken at 350 degrees Fahrenheit in our roaster. I am going to put chicken broth in the bottom of the roaster. Okay. Come get this part.
There's a chocolate chip inside. See, there's a chocolate chip.
And as it's cooking, it will have more juices drip down into there. We're going to rinse off the chicken just like we did our Thanksgiving turkey. Rinse all the brine off. Alright, so we're going to put this chicken in breast up. Breast side up. I should have done 2. And if you have, what's it called? Butcher's twine, you can use that here. I do not this time. Would you mind opening that? I touched raw chicken and we're going to save it. You could probably
Gotta pause it real quick.
Okay. I was going to save half of this because this Spice Islands turkey rub was for a turkey, not a chicken. But Ryan thinks we should just go ahead and use it. There's a whole turkey 12 pounds, so this is 7 pounds. So, I mean, it'll be a little extra seasoning, but it won't be too much. So, if it was a 6-pound chicken, then I would like to half it because this is for a 12-pound turkey. Okay, what we're going to do first is brush the bird with butter and olive oil. I'm going to put the butter on first because it's cold right now and that butter will harden. Can you see, Ryan, this part? So the butter starts to harden a little bit on there. And let me know if I'm missing any spots. I'm also going to cut up an onion, just quarter it. I'm not going to do anything fancy. Put onion in the center cavity and 1 clove of garlic for some extra flavor while it's cooking. Okay, so there's our butter.
Did you eat chocolate chips?
And then I'm going to sprinkle, or no, I'll do the olive oil first. And I'm going to also put olive oil on it too. And this will be really tasty. I'm not going to worry about this wing that's falling down. It might get a little more brown or cooked, but I don't have twine or anything, so it'll be okay. It just won't be as beautiful as like an Instagram picture of a chicken cooked. But it'll cook just fine. Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle the whole pack on here. Smells really good.
big green turbans on it. Like to watch me?
I think that's all I should do.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's a little left in the bag, but as it's cooking, we can add more too. So we got this from Safeway, I want to say. And I think we got it last year. So this year, what I want to do is I want to go and see if there's any more of these on sale after the holiday season is over, or maybe right now, because, and just have them so that I can do chickens and have them and put them in Ziploc baggies and put the date on, and then I'll have them for whenever we want to roast a chicken all year, because you can't find these. You can probably find them online, but they're not in the stores during like May, June, and July. They're only in the store during Thanksgiving and Christmas time, which is kind of funny because, like, well, we could roast a turkey or a chicken anytime we want of the year, but anyway, or you could make your own, I'm sure. This is onion, garlic, salt, rosemary, coriander, thyme, black pepper, sage. So you could totally make your own. These are just so convenient. So I'm gonna see if I can find some of these on sale while it's the holiday season. We're on day 8 of our ladybug larvae, watching them grow. They are not turning into pupa yet, but I noticed they do shed their skin when they grow, and I forgot about that. But if you see this on your plants, don't be worried, that's just their skin shedding. This plant still has a lot of aphids on it. I'm just gonna come and knock some of them off, and then what I do is I'll take them. I know this is kind of gross, but I'll sprinkle them in here on top of here, and the ladybugs in there get fed. I know that's really gross, but that's what I've been doing. Or I will just take a leaf. Let's look at this plant if there's not really any aphids on that leaf anymore. So I will, oh, look at that one, it looks so cool. Holy cow, there's a whole bunch right up this stick. Yay, they're working really good on this habanero plant today. So what I will do, I'm not going to do it right now because there's so many beautiful, lovely larvae on there, but let's come over here. I'll just grab one leaf off like that, and I will put it in the fish tank. What I really wanted to show is I repotted these cactus plants last night, and this cactus, these two, they're having a little baby. It's kind of cool. I know it's just one cactus, but it kind of looks like a little cactus family. I think it's really cute. Like a big cactus, a smaller cactus, and then the little baby growing down there. Anyway, I should have taken a video of how I did that without getting any spikes on me. I just made the indentation that the cactus was going to go in with a cup, and then I used a cup and poured the cactus into the cup, and then so that I'm not touching it, and then I put it into the pot. So I just had a really nice time repotting some of this stuff. I put a chamomile plant with this habanero plant so that the chamomile could have more space for its roots, and I figured that maybe these could be a good companion plant in this larger pot. I took out the ancho and cayenne pepper, and I'm gonna see if they'll come back. I don't think that they will, but their roots were strong, so I put them in these smaller pots, and then I used this larger pot and put my calendula and my hummingbird bush in there. So I'm doing a little bit of pot sharing with these plants. But anyway, I had to show the ladybug larvae. They're not pupa yet, but they are looking great, and the plants are looking better. Better and better each day, I would say. What has Ryan been up to today?
My first attempt at forging. Trying to forge a pair of tongs. So there's the first one. I don't know how good they'll be. We'll see.
Did you make that design right there?
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
With a punch. We'll see. I don't know how well they're gonna work, but we'll find out when we get the next bar forged out.
Thanks, Kaden.
Here you go.
Fine. You taking Nala for a walk?
Yeah, no, come here.
You can't be in here, Nala.
No, no, here, pups. No. Here, pups.
Big old blister on my finger already.
Did you wear gloves?
No.
You going down the road a bit?
Yeah, no, come here.
She has a sticker.
bought these cheap Harbor Freight hammers. They were $7 a piece. I just bought these cheap Harbor Freight hammers. They were $7 a piece because I wanted to see if I was going to like it before I put tons and tons of money into it. And the handles are super thick on them. They're a genuine hickory handle, but I profiled that one last night, so it's way thinner, so it's easier to hold on to. And also the faces of these hammers have real sharp edges on them. So what I did is I ground it down and profiled it so it's round, so it doesn't leave any marks on the metal. It's something I gave a shot, so and I had this old iron anvil, which is totally not what you want, but I mean it's better than nothing. And I just flattened it out and ground it down a little bit so it's a little more flat. But I like to get a new anvil sometimes, so.
those on when you're down there by that metal. I don't want it to like... You can keep taking Nala out, that's good.
Now I just got to draw the handle out on this other one, and then I got to shape the tong part. We'll be good.
Get a picture of that. Very cool.
So these were both the same length. What I did on this one is I had to heat the handle up to draw it out so it was longer, so it wasn't so short. So I'm going to have to do the same thing to draw it out. So,
why do you need it longer?
So my hands aren't as close to the fire. To keep my hands nice.
Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you.
Now, I've never done this part, so we're going to see if this is going to work.
Okay. Whoa, your screw changed color. didn't stick? Is it trying to stick?
It's definitely not doing really what I want it to do, but... Oh, that's why.
What?
The screw just shifted in there and didn't really... Yeah. Not what I wanted to do.
Can you take it out?
Yeah. Well, I have it. I might as well get it. Try that again, maybe.
I was splashed. Trying to kill me.
No, I'm not trying to.
Let's have a look at the quail. They don't know what to think about what's going on. Hello, babies. Ooh, look. There's a little leg.
I'm just going to turn the grinder on and I'm going to grind this out. This one didn't work as well as I thought it was going to. So I'm going to grind this out. So they're done. I just need to get a bigger bolt to go in there, and then I'm gonna attach them a little better. But yeah,
We can show that on the next video.
yep. And then I'm gonna clean them up on the grinder a little bit too. So
Yeah, we'll show all that. So part 1 is making them. Can you explain a little bit how you did it for anyone watching?
yeah, so I just got some 1/4" round stock, and then I went at about a 45-degree angle and bent it over, flattened it out. Same thing on the edge. I flattened that out so I can make the flat for them to attach, and then bent them down. These are really ugly,
And the part that Kaden had you help with?
very crude, but they work. And Kaden helped me with the punch so I can make some texture marks on the tong portion. That way it kind of grips the metal a little better. So
I think they look
that's all I
cool.
did that for.
It's like the first thing you made in there.
It is.
So that's pretty cool.
It is. So we'll see. They'll suffice for now. Metal I used was about $6, and to buy a pair of these tongs, the cheapest ones I could find online were about $50. So
Nice.
we'll see how long they last. So yeah, could be worse, could be better.
It's your first time.
Thank you.
I think it looks great. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We appreciate you watching our channel and hope that you like this video of us making a roast chicken and Ryan forging tongs. So pretty cool. He made his first thing in his forge and I think it looks great.
Also melted some aluminum earlier today to help my friend with some Christmas presents.
Yeah,
so
didn't
it's
get that
pretty
on
cool.
video, but because his friend was here and you never know who wants to be on YouTube or not.
I did get some pictures, so I don't know. We might post some pictures in here.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. That's a good idea. Well, thanks for watching. If you like our videos, please like and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.
Away in a manger, no room for his bed. The little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the heavens looked down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay.
Good job, bud.
Good singing.
He wants to.
Ready. What's next? Oh, can you show me a close up of that one?
Watch this.
Thanks.
I just want to go.
Feels nice, Hannah.
But while he thought on these things, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a dream, saying, Joseph, thou son of David, fear not to take unto thee Mary thy wife, for that which is conceived in her is of the Holy Ghost. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sins. Now all this was done that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken of the Lord by the prophet, saying, Behold, a virgin shall be with a child, and shall bring forth a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which being interpreted is God with us. Then Joseph, being raised from sleep, did as the angel of the Lord had bidden him, and took unto him his wife. And knew her not till she had brought forth her firstborn son, and he called his name Jesus.
That's pretty cool. Joseph was a really good man. Anybody have any thoughts on Joseph?
Not me.
Ryan?
I think that Joseph is a really good man for doing what he did as well.
I think that it's cool that Joseph did what he did.
Took Mary to a safe place to have Jesus? Yep.
And sweet.
Sweet. Yep, he was a sweet man.
And it shows you that in the Star, the donkey movie.
Oh yeah, that is a nice movie. I like that movie. Oh, what'd you find?
Not on video though.
Wow.
Just a minute. Let's.
Uh-oh.
Bust those bad boys down.
You want to see that one? Angel. Good job.
Let's see.